and you're from Charlotte, correct?
Born and raised, 100%.
My son lives in Charlotte.
Your child?
My child.
Because I know New York dudes like, yo, my son, and he be like 30, and the dude saying it be 30, so I'm like, that's your homie.
My child lives in Charlotte with his moms and then her husband, yeah. So I fly him up or I go there. But I mostly fly him up because he got to get on them trains.
Okay, so and I know this is you interviewing me, but okay, boom. So as a man with children who, I'm not with the mother of my children. I think one of my son's moms, I think she's gonna get married to the guy she's with. He's a good dude too, man. You know what I'm saying? And they all have guys. How do you feel about that?
At first it was brand new for me because that's nothing I ever went through. You know what I'm saying? Like I had both of my parents, so I've seen them. They was with each other since they was in middle school. You feel me? So like, all I know is my pops coming in here whining and dining. My mom, they in the house crib dancing like a Crooklyn movie or something.
Right. Yeah.
So when me and her broke up, it was never no love lost, no hatred or nothing like that. And I figured eventually she'll date and find somebody. But for what I know, the dude was cool, and and I talked to my son as I wouldn't say as a grown man, but I speak to him so we can have a relationship, so he could tell me anything that he needs to tell me if he needs to tell me.
Right. Yeah.
To the point where are you comfortable? Are you safe? You feel okay? And he's only 7, but he's a grown kid. These kids, they know what's going on.
I feel like this is such a Dr. Phil moment where because this is me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Most cats don't talk about that.
They don't, and that this is like me. But a lot of times I be doing interviews, and we don't really go certain places. So what you saying that a lot of guys don't say that to me, even though that might be their situation. Like, yo, yeah, my son, woo, 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 woo. You know what I mean? Because in the beginning, it was hard for me to see my son's mom, boyfriend do things with my son that I do or that I wish, you know what I mean? Being in a home every day with my son, but I don't think my happiness was worth me keeping myself in a certain situation, but to see him do certain things or to, you know what I mean? But it's to the point now, man. We cool. He'll bring his kids. I'll come with my son. We put it together. You know what I'm saying? But it was hard, man. Especially living in New York. And then my son be on the way to the barbershop, but he be taking them. Yeah. And that's things I used to do. You know what I'm saying?
I had to get used to too, because I'm just like, 100%. He taking the the barbershop. I don't know the barber. He taking him to basketball.
Yeah.
She's there. She FaceTimes me at all, football practice, soccer, everything. So I get to see and develop that. And at the same time, me and my son have a relationship through like video games and music, and right now basketball is big for him. So I'm sending him like YouTube clips of Kobe, and you know what I mean. So these kids keep the tablet on them at all times.
Yes,
so
sir.
like he texting now, like I'm sending him math problems. Like, well, if you're gonna text me, you got to figure this out first, and certain things like that, or spell this word out, or send me a voice note and pronounce this word. But he's smart as a whip, man. He got a good mother. She's a shit. She's the truth. You know what I mean? So ain't nothing but love. Oh, the tacos are here.
What are these?
I take care of you. We gonna see how I take care of you.
Wow.
Not only we gonna grub, we gonna talk.
This feel like when you grow up in them old black churches and they say, might not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time.
When's the first time you ever had a taco?
I don't know, man. I was young. I don't know. I was young.
Would you say you're a Tacotarian? Do you enjoy tacos?
I wouldn't lie and say I do, but I wouldn't lie and say I'm a Tacotarian. Especially being vegan now, a lot of things is just like not necessarily off limits, but it's just certain things I don't even really experience like that. You know what I mean? In North Carolina, because we don't really have a lot of vegan spots like that. A lot of taco. The most you're gonna get on a taco if you vegan is some beans and salsa. But this is.
So that means you're gonna have to change the world in Charlotte and open up a vegan spot.
Y'all might have to bring one of these down to Charlotte, man. Yeah, y'all gonna have to bring one of these factories down to Charlotte. So.
Click here for the full interview and don't forget to subscribe.